What is going on, world? Welcome back once again. My name is ZacNovak and this is ZacNovak Plays Games. In today's video, I wanted to talk about my predictions for E3 and what's happening with Destiny in the future. Roll the intro and I hope you enjoy. Alright, we are back with some live commentary. In today's video, I'm going to be going through doing the daily mission, something about Skolos, all that good stuff. But I really wanted to talk about something that I have been thinking about for the last few days. Well, actually not really the last few days, the last few weeks, months, if you will. Really a long-ish kind of time. Now that main part has been the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3, of course, because that is another older generational model of what we love. The Xbox, the PlayStation, the ability to play Destiny, the consoles that allow us to actually get into this amazing game world, this ability to shoot those pow aliens and do all that good stuff. But something that I've been thinking about and something that a lot of people have been talking about, that has been the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3. Are they holding back the consoles? Now, the development for Destiny is being held. Thank you, fan. That's awesome. I love that. Destiny is being held back by the requirements that are available for it, and one of the requirements are storage. Storage at the moment on the Xbox 360 is not the greatest. Now on the PlayStation 3 it's kind of the same. There is a lot of requirements that are available for Destiny that is needed, and a lot of the things that are available at the moment on these systems just aren't exactly what we need. You know, like, we need something that is like more powerful. That's pretty much the bottom line. We need power in these systems. They can't just run off crappy little whatever megabyte type things. If you look at any form of PC, they are just getting better and better by the month. Like, within 3 months from now, the GTX 950 Ti cards, they'll be null and void. They'll be old. There'll be new technology that'll be way better than it. So, looking at the situation for the Xbox. The Xbox One, yes, it's amazing, it's an incredible piece of technology. The Xbox 360, like an even better piece of technology. It gave us Modern Warfare 2, it gave us all those fun times that we had when we were younger. But the Xbox, whatever it's called, Neo, Scorpio, this new thing that is coming, are we actually gonna see it at E3? My prediction right now is yes. We're not exactly going to be seeing this whole thing of this is exactly what we have, blah blah, but they are going to at least show most likely some form of concept design. And if it's not even in concept design at the moment, it possibly could even be out of concept design. It could already be created, and they could literally just be waiting for the right time, Christmas, where everyone wants to spend money and go out and buy these new consoles, because that's usually what kind of happens. Most of the time around this time of the year, there is these developments, these new consoles, these new games, these new systems that we can then buy and then game on. The VR, the HTC Vive, the Oculus Rift, all this stuff coming around this time of the year. It's heading towards Christmas. People are getting ready. Now, something that is with Destiny, the new Rise of Iron DLC that is coming. The expansion. What we don't know about it is what will it actually be? What will be in it? What will entitle to it? The one thing that I'm thinking is there going to be something that is possibly stated where they say that we aren't actually going back to the 360? I still think right now that Bungie is going to have to make the call. Activision is going to have to turn around and do the same thing and say we can't keep developing things for the Xbox 360. It is very sad, and it is like, it sucks for a lot of people. And I know there's a lot of people out there that just all they want is, if they can get an Xbox One, they'd be happy with it. They'd go straight to the Xbox One, but they don't have the money, they don't have the means, and they don't have the ability. So, here is what I guess, my opinion on it is, well, I was going to say this is kind of what I would say you should do, is start saving. But something on top of that is not just start saving, but look at it as, it's coming up to Christmas, these new things are coming out, this DLC isn't available yet, but it will be soon. So ask your parents, ask your family, ask your friends, ask your loved ones, and no doubt people that want to see you happy, people that want to see you having fun, will definitely help you out. I mean, it's not going to be like a lot of people out there will be able to go, hey mum, hey dad, can I have blah blah, $400 for a console, and they'll turn around and say yes. A lot of parents aren't like that. My parents, I know, definitely are not like that. When I was younger, yeah, kinda a little bit more, but not so much. Ever since I got to about 15, 16, things started changing, and I was like, parents like, you have to do this stuff, you have to do that stuff, you have to become more mature. And I was like, I don't want to grow up, I want to be a little kid forever, and I just want to have candy and play games and blow up balloons. That didn't happen. So instead, what I decided to do was, yeah, get a job, get money, do this good stuff, and actually play a real life game, which is called work, to then play a make-believe game on the Xbox or on the PlayStation. At the time I was usually on PlayStation because I was younger, but I'm digressing from this this whole topic in itself. What I really was supposed to be talking about was my opinions, my actual speculations on E3. So, Rise of Iron DLC is going to be available. They're going to talk about it, they're going to say when it is being released, and they're also going to give a little bit more hints about what actually it could entitle. Now, I honestly still think that it is going to be something to do, not exactly with Lord Salad Fingers, but there is going to be a certain Iron Banner-esque like theme to it, if you will. Let's see if I can get these guys because I'm nearly out of health. There we go. Alright, so the Iron Banner Rise of Iron is going to start out like this. We have been told that there is such a force that is out there in the universe that we don't know how to actually defend against. And there's going to be one person who has means, knowledge, and accessibility to some other realm. And this realm, I honestly think, is going to be associated with either the Nine or the Ahamkara, which I think are one and the same. Not really too sure, but yeah, the Ahamkara are going to pretty much be giving this this message that there is an enemy out there. I couldn't think of the word for a second. There's an enemy out there. This enemy isn't a natural enemy. It is something that has been made, and it is going to be harder for us to challenge, harder for us to face, a harder challenge for us to face than we have ever actually faced in our time. And when I say our time, I mean like our time since we've been here, not since like back in the days when like we had the battles of 6 fronts and all stuff like that in Twilight Gap. No, I'm talking about this is our time, this realm that we're in, this existence, this time and space. There's also a ghost up here, if no one knew about it. There's a ghost like sitting there somewhere. But yeah, gonna be told there is this force that's coming. It's gonna kill us, and we gotta defend against it. Lord Salad Fingers, that guy that was standing there with the flaming hammer, that's not Lord Salad Fingers. That's gonna come out. This is an unknown Iron Lord, an Iron Lord that was lost in time, in space, if you will. He went on a mission. He went to track a signal that he knew was coming from somewhere. He knew that it was way, way outside the solar system. The signal was the Cabal. Alright, now, I know everyone's going, no, we already know that there is no Cabal raid. Yes, there is no Cabal raid, but there is Fallen with a twist. Now, the Fallen that we know are the Elixni. The Elixni that we know at the moment are Vandals, Dregs, Captains, Shanks, and Servitors. So, oh, and Archons, of course. And the big thing is we faced a few Archons, we faced all that kind of good stuff. The only version of Taken with a twist that we have, not Taken with a twist, any form of Fallen with a twist we have at the moment is Taken. And yeah, that kind of leads me back to the whole thing of, if we've already had a Fallen with a twist kind of thing which was Taken, and then we had a raid that actually was Hive with a twist, technically, because it was Hive, but with a twist, they were Taken. Could there possibly be a Fallen Taken version, variant type thing? This is a Fallen with a twist, or this is my big thing. What if the Elixni were like us? Now let me just put this out there. Let me say this right now. Most people are probably going to dislike this video just for what I'm about to say. The Elixni once had the Traveler. Do we actually know the history of why the Traveler was there? What was the Traveler doing on the Elixni homeworld? What's the Traveler doing now? It's being the light. It created the ghosts. It allowed us to revive ourselves, to come back to life, to keep doing this thing over and over again, to keep fighting the darkness, to keep staying alive, to keep that light going. Anyone wonder, well, the Traveler technically was stolen from the Eliksni? So, what are the Eliksni trying to get? Were the Eliksni once given abilities like the Guardians? Were the Eliksni once harnessing elemental powers and using their own body to channel them? This is something we don't know. We know the actual Scion Flares have enough brain power. They can actually use psionic blasts and hit us. Like, that's an ability. That is an actual power. Like, we have powers. We have Nova Bombs. We have Sun Singings. All this stuff. You know, like, if the Scions have it, why don't other species? We just don't know. Could the Cabal have at one point had the Traveler? Or do the Cabal at now, in this point in time, have another form of Traveler? Do the Eliksni know a secret about the Traveler that we don't? We don't know. This Rise of Iron, I honestly think, is going to answer a lot of these questions. A lot of the secrets of the Eliksni is going to come out, and a lot of the truths behind the Iron Lords and what their actual real intentions were in the first place. I don't think everyone was out there just to be an amazing person to help everyone else out and to save the world. I think a lot of people are doing it for power, for money, and for a little bit of loyalty. They didn't want to let down the people that they trusted, and the people that they trusted knew that they wouldn't want to let them down. So, everyone was always doing something. Everyone has always been doing something for someone else. In this point in time, with the Rise of Iron coming, with this twisted Fallen that we've heard of, are we going to see a new version of the Taken? Are we going to see a new version of the Fallen? Or are we actually going to see the Fallen before they have actually fallen? Are we going to see the Eliksni be Eliksni, have the abilities the Eliksni were born with? No, if we know that these abilities were out there, if we know the Awoken are born with such gifts, and the Eliksni are just a different type of species, they're born with almost identical gifts, or even gifts that might just blow our minds. We might not even be able to understand. They might transcend any form of power that we know. We don't know. So, with E3 coming, with the Rise of the Iron on its way, with the Xbox Scorpio coming out this Christmas, as I'm speculating, a lot of good stuff is in store. That good old PlayStation 4 virtual VR thing, whatever it's called, can't remember that good old stuff. That's going to be awesome. Hopefully we can play Destiny on that. Amazing, amazing features. E3 is going to be incredible. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. Leave a like down below, do all that good stuff. Leave a comment, let me know your opinions on your speculations. Let me know what you guys think could be coming to E3 and all that good stuff. And yeah, share this video around because it does help the channel out. And yeah, I shall talk to you guys next time. This has been ZacNovak. Once again, do all that good stuff down below and I'll be cheering like Kieran if he was Ed Sheeran. But until next time, this is ZacNovak. Babbling my way out of here. I'm signing off. Peace out.